and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
Hey, I'm Willie Nelson, and you're watching HempRock TV.
We don't run, and we don't compromise, we don't quit, we never do.
Howdy, folks. I am MSgt Tony Vance, the voice of Freedom's Voice. And today, we're going to talk about medical cannabis and the VA. Memorial Day is coming. It's the day to remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice for the liberty and continued existence of this nation. We cannot honor them enough or pay them enough for the gift of their lives to preserve our way of life. While many veterans have given their lives, many more live with wounds and disability that cause them lifelong pain and suffering. And believe me, I know. Their struggle goes on day after day, and they bear it with dignity and without complaint. They deserve the best that our medical professionals can provide to them to make their lives as productive and their suffering as bearable as we can make it. The Veterans Administration says it is doing this with all the tools it can muster. Now, Congress passed a bill that didn't go anywhere that it will allow VA doctors to prescribe medical cannabis and do the paperwork for veterans in states with medical cannabis programs. Veterans in non-medical cannabis states are left out. While this is some progress, it is not enough. No way is it enough. It is time for the Veterans Administration to establish a solid program to provide medical marijuana to those veterans who can benefit from it. It's proven to be an effective medicine for post-traumatic stress disorder and chronic neuropathic pain. And these conditions are common among wounded warriors. And there are only 2 of the many medical conditions that medical cannabis is effective for. Currently, Israel and Canada provide medical cannabis for their veterans. Americans' veterans deserve no less than the best care we can offer them. The Veterans Administration could easily provide vouchers to veteran medical marijuana patients in states with medical marijuana programs. The VA can do voucher program with the local pharmacy, and that'd take care of that. Now, in states without medical marijuana laws, we can provide medical marijuana from the government's federal marijuana farm at the University of Mississippi. Okay, their patients from the old compassionate care program that was killed by Daddy Bush to this day get a tin of 300 joints every month. Now, the word on the street is they're pretty crappy joints, but nonetheless, they get 300 of them every month. Now, if they can do that, which they were required to do under a court order, then they can provide cannabis to the veterans who need it. And they can do it now. Listen, veterans who suffer daily from the pain of their injuries deserve nothing less than our full dedication to ease their suffering. Medical marijuana has been fully vetted in 25 states and the District of Columbia. Its ability to positively affect medical outcomes for patients in a variety of illnesses is unquestioned. There is no logical, scientific, or moral justification for not providing this medicine to these veterans who can benefit from it. No excuse. These veterans have given all, and although those, although injured, who did not die from their service, suffer still and die a little every day. It is our duty and obligation to provide them with all the care and compassion we can muster. To do any less is to betray the sacrifices that they made. And we should be damn ashamed of ourselves for not doing anything for these people. A simple thing like that, and they're too hung up in the politics. Nixon, Ehrlichman admitted that it was a political scam and had nothing to do with the drugs being a problem. So our people are suffering while they're still harassing Nixon's political enemies. You know, the blacks with heroin and the anti-war protesters with marijuana, and then arrest them and all that crap. It was all a political scam to harass Nixon's enemies. They admitted it. So why are we still doing it? And why are we not using the benefits of medical cannabis to treat the wounds and illnesses of our veterans? It needs to be done now. And it needs to be done quickly. There is no excuse for continuing the suffering of these veterans when it can be mitigated by the use of medical cannabis. Time to do the right thing. Provide medical cannabis through the VA to veterans who can benefit from it. To do any less is to make the statement you guys always make a lie. Oh, anything our veterans need, we'll get them anything they need. Except medical cannabis. Now, why the hell is that? There's no excuse. Time for the VA to get on it and actually do the right thing. We'll wait and see what they do. That's it for this one, folks. Another little tip on the cannabis. Tomorrow, I get to lay there for 4.5 hours and they pump the poison through me. And then I take home the little meter for a day and a half, and it pumps the little poison through me for a day and a half. And then they take all that crap off, and then I get 2 weeks to recover. And then we're going to do it again. In between, there's supposed to be a scan to see how it's going. The original scan showed my pancreas with looked like some kind of box on top of it, right? It looked like a damn turntable, I swear. But they'll do a scan and see if the tumor's gone or anything, or the metastasis is gone, or nothing's happened and I'm screwed. We will find out. I'll keep you posted. Not right away, because it knocks the hell out of me, so I won't see it for a few days. But hang in there, folks. We'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Willie Nelson, and the Willie Nelson Teapot Party and I endorse Veterans for Medical Cannabis Access. Just roll me up and smoke me